Hello, my name is Muhammad Saiful Hanif bin Muhammad Said. My metric number is 201244. Today we have four panel to discuss a topic that are really familiar to us nowadays. So please introduce yourself. We started with Hamdi.
Hello, my name is Abdullah Hamdi bin Hamza. My metric number is 201204.
And hello, my name is Omar Ikhwan Ibn Muhammad Fauzi and my metric number is 201201.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Fikri bin Azhar and my metric number is 201162.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Daniel bin Azizul. My metric number is 201293. Thank you.
How are you guys? Have you been good in this MCO?
Yes, good, very good. Staying at home.
Yes, stay safe, guys.
Right, let's just begin our discussion. Our topic for today is related toward zero waste. The statement is, it is difficult to do zero waste practice in Malaysia. Therefore, we are going to discuss whether Malaysia are doing zero waste or just let the waste be piled up in the dumpster. How about you, Hamdi? Do you agree with that Malaysia facing some difficulties to amplify the zero waste practices?
Thank you, Saiful. My answer with that statement will be no. Because in my opinion, in Malaysia, there is so much campaign has been held by the government and also non-government in practicing this zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia. For example, one of the campaign that have been launched by the government is every Saturday, all the supermarket and shop that involved in this campaign will charge their customer 20 cents for every plastic bag that use. So that this will give awareness to the customer to bring their own alternative bag. A study estimates that Malaysia had produced 0.94 million ton mismanaged plastic waste, of which 0.14 to 0.37 million tons have been washed into the oceans. So this campaign may help to reduce the plastic waste in Malaysia, more specifically helping to save the ocean from polluted by this kind of waste. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thanks for your response. I would like to clarify that which state had been applied the campaign or it has been applied in whole nation.
Oh, the campaign have been applied to the whole nation actually. For example, in Sabah, the big supermarket and shops such as Giant and Pakson have been involved in this kind of campaign.
I see. All right. For your information, zero waste practices is the conservation of all resource by means of responsible production, consumption, reuse, and recovery of product, packaging, and material without burning and with no discharge to the land, water, or air that threaten the environment or human harm. Zero waste also is a good that is ethical, economical, efficient, and visionary to guide people in changing their lifestyle practices to emulate sustainable natural cycle, whereas discard material are designed to become resource for other uses. This is fact from Zero Waste Alliance. Zero Waste Alliance is a good environmental professional dedicated working toward a world without waste through education and practical application. In fact, the Zero Waste campaign already started since 1998, our born age. Then it grew the popularity until now. In the term of zero waste, focusing on the manufacturing and municipal waste from waste management practice. Suddenly, the pace are changing by a woman named Bea Johnson, a French-American woman who are living in California, decided to apply zero waste movement in her household. She started her journey in her blog called the Zero Waste Home. Then she got fame from the New York Times that share her article in their news. But in Malaysia, we just started recently in December 2017, throughout Zero Waste Festival. Next, let us view our other panel's opinion about our topic. How about you, Fikri?
Okay, in my opinion, I disagree with Hamdi because in Malaysia, the amount of plastic consumption is very high. It is because the use of plastic is a common practice for Malaysians. Almost every day we can see people using the plastic to make work easier for them, especially to bring the goods. For example, when we shop, we always use plastic bag as an alternative to replenish the goods we buy. For instance, the statistic released by Outward Data (OWD) shows that the plastic removal rate in Malaysia in 2019 is 275 million tons. From that, we can see that with the high volume of plastic waste, it is quite difficult to implement zero waste in Malaysia. Okay, that's all for me.
And thank you, Fikri. In myself, I'm particularly agree with your view of point, but I'm more to same page with Hamdi. I'm not agree with the statement. So why I say that? Because right now we live in modern age, and modern age, how easily we can get information about zero waste. As the point said earlier, our mindset should stay in modern age and not in previous era. We can get information about zero waste just for our fingertip. And we have been one about zero waste zero waste in many ways before, like from the government from the government campaign, ad from the TV, and from the media social. Also, we can learn about other country. We can learn about other country in from media social, from YouTube, and we can search their waste just from Google. For example, I picked the Sweden nation because Sweden right now have managed recycling their waste almost 99% of their waste. Why can they do that? Because their mindset are top level. So what they do every morning, every single Sweden citizen right now they are separately their waste. They separate their waste into categories and they recycling them. And because of that, right now Sweden are the best nation in zero waste management. So we can learn their way just from YouTube, just from the media social, and just for searching in Google. So if they can do that, why can us? Because I think Malaysia is not third world country, and I think Malaysia is one of the leading country in the Southeast Asia. Uh, okay, that's my point. Thank you.
So Sweden people, Sweden country, Swedish already apply zero waste movement efficiently.
Yes, they applied this method especially since 2001.
All right, thanks for your response.
Thank
Sorry
you.
to interrupt.
All right.
Yes, please
As
go ahead.
far as I'm concerned, going to zero waste requires more discipline. In addition to this is the behavior of the society to fully commit themselves towards the cause. Zero waste is a very good initiative, but it requires time consuming and there's no profit, which is a problem to most of our people, where they work only for benefits. Furthermore, there aren't many zero waste shops in Malaysia, which cause zero waste product hard to access, and places that provide the product can be seen, which bring us to time consuming. From what I observe, there are only 13 zero waste shops in Malaysia right now, and it's not enough to create awareness to be advertised. Moreover, zero waste can be very expensive. They are part of the society they're part of the society that could not only afford the product, particularly the M40 and the B40 categories. As a result, they cast away the idea of practicing zero waste, since adapting to it has been money consuming. In short, to make zero waste an ideal and easy to practice needs more work and time consuming, which is a difficulty when confronting the mindset of the Malaysian society. There are less awareness because the government doesn't completely involve themselves in managing the concept of zero waste due to the reason for not gaining any benefit and profit. Zero waste is hard to practice in Malaysia. Despite other modern countries such as Sweden, said by Omar just now, has been more successfully because I think Malaysia is a third world country. That's my opinion from what I can see from this topic. Thank you.
It's a great idea, actually, Daniel. Before we conclude all the point, that anyone want to add any point of view?
No, thank you.
I stand
Alright.
with my point.
So we can summarize that zero waste practices are kind of hard to be applied in Malaysia due to the various factors. Although the government had launched the campaign, but Malaysians are really relying on the brown stuff and pack it in the plastic bag. It is true that the zero waste products such as biodegradable plastic and stuffers are quite expensive. Therefore, Malaysians in the group of B40 and M40 couldn't afford to buy it. So the zero waste practices are meaningless to be applied in Malaysia for this current situation. But we are hopefully that zero waste movement can be applied in Malaysia in the future.